Robin has come out as bisexual in the comic books.
Robin Thicke, congratulations. Not Robin Thicke.
Not Robin Thicke. Robin, Batman's sidekick, which is, I think there's always been a bit of a sexual chemistry there that a lot of people have speculated on. But
are you calling Bruce Wayne? Are you calling Bruce Wayne gay?
Well, so far Batman is not gay, but Tim Drake, Robin, has come out in the comics as bisexual. This was what do you think about this? How do you feel about this? What do you think?
I don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit. Do you think it's good though? Do you think it's good that there is representation for bisexual people in comic books?
Let's talk about this for a second.
Sure.
96, 97, Batman Forever for his Robin, right? He was a trapezist, was he not? His family were a circus folk.
Yeah.
Wore a little tight uniform.
Yeah,
very small.
I wouldn't say that was the first Robin. There was a 1960s Batman movie that had a Robin in it.
I always assumed he was gay.
You always assumed. Oh, you always assumed in the Batman Forever that he was gay.
Yeah, I always thought like there was just a little bit. The one earring. He was very athletic. He was like trying to be like a badass, and then found himself, became a really nice guy. You know, I just thought.
You thought so? Do you think this was Chris O'Donnell? I remember the guy's name, Chris O'Donnell. Do you think that he possibly had that vibe that you just were like, maybe that guy's a little bit
you know what? Yeah, and I expected maybe, you know, does it affect me at all? No. Good for DC for following Marvel's footsteps by putting some of their characters like bisexual and gay. Like yet again, DC didn't want to trailblaze; they wanted to follow Marvel's shadow. So I mean, good for them. You know, I mean, it doesn't affect me at all. Just be careful when your comics start to tank and you can't figure out why.
Why would the comics tank?
America's such a fickle group of people. They don't like to be force-fed bullshit, man. Well, I don't care. I listen. It's a cartoon character.
Comic book character, actually.
Okay, listen here, X-Men shirt. I don't care. You know what? I'm going to watch it. If I'm going to watch it and he's gay, he kisses a man, I don't care. He kisses a girl, kisses a man. I don't care. Just make sure the story's good. Just give me a good story.
Sure. So you, a cis white male man, are not offended by a bisexual character. I'm sure that some bisexual people are happy about this. So this is a positive then. It's not a negative, it's a positive.
Listen, I've known a few bi people, and one woman who was bisexual put it out to me at a very young age. I think I was in grade 9. She said, like, when we go out to a bar or we go to a dance.
In grade 9, she went to the bar?
Or the dance. She said, everybody's open.
Okay.
I said, you know what? Yeah, okay. You know what? That's what it is. I've had gay friends in high school, you know, kissing in the library, and people get pissed off. Well, why are they kissing? Well, they're gay and they're dating. What else did you want them to do?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I just didn't understand the hate. But to me, hey, man, Robin, man, you like men and women. Good for you, buddy. Welcome to the team. Cool. I don't know.
Go on. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm not bi, so like, welcome. Do what you got to do. Just be happy.
Okay. So now I want to dive a little bit deeper. I feel happy. I mean, I'm not bisexual. I don't have any fucking any dog in this fight. But I gotta wonder, it's nice that they made Robin bisexual, but Robin's kind of like a half-hearted way of, you know what I mean? Like it's a half-hearted inclusion. They didn't make Batman bisexual. They made Robin. You know what I mean? It's like you got the Wish version of Batman to be bisexual. It's like a half commitment. They're like, hey, we're inclusive, kind of like it's Robin, and like they've killed off and replaced plenty of Robin. So it's like, if you don't like it, we're gonna fucking hate crime them in our fucking comic books anyway and replace them with somebody else. Like it's a half-hearted kind of commitment to me. That's what it feels to me.
Okay, let's talk DC characters. Who did you want to become gay then? Or bi?
I don't really have
who makes sense that's not female?
Superman.
Done. Okay.
You think Superman should be bisexual?
What I wanted to say was I wanted to backtrack up a little bit and just say the reason why, if anybody's watching, I said male was because the male people who read comics don't really care if a female is bisexual. In fact, it's probably some of their fantasies anyways.
Yeah.
So by using a male character, it kind of brings in a new genre, hopefully a new genre of people, or people who watched it when they were kids, and now they're going, oh wow, he's also come out with me. You say Superman.
I don't really care. I don't, to be honest, you put me on the spot and made me pick someone. My honest to God answer is, as long as they pick someone where it makes sense, where it's sort of, okay, yeah, I could see that. But what I'm really saying,
sidekick.
Yeah, what I'm really saying is, why go with a sidekick? When are you going to do like, hey, this one character has been bisexual all along, and it makes sense, and people go, yeah, that's good.
See, and I would have made Batman. I would have made Batman bisexual.
Why do you say Batman?
Billionaire playboy who parties, who has these lavish parties.
Yeah.
You know, he dabbles in a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then he's in a big party and he's with a man and a woman, and it's not a big deal for him. He's just a billionaire playboy. He dresses well, he's well spoken, he kicks ass, he lives in the dark. You know, Batman, to me, Bruce Wayne coming out bisexual kind of made sense to me, or even gay. Like I wouldn't be upset. Whereas Superman,
I will say, and this isn't unique to Batman, but it for some reason feels more Batman-esque than anyone else. For some reason,
like rubber suits and like even like his movies, like he's a very well-drawn character. He's very, you know what I mean, like almost a sexy character.
Okay, so what I was going to say is this isn't unique to Batman, but it feels more unique to Batman for some reason. I don't know why. Is Batman definitely does live a double life. You know what I mean? There's very much Bruce Wayne and Batman. But again, that's not unique to Batman. You know, Superman has Clark Kent and Superman. But for some reason, it feels a little bit more unique to Batman. And it feels a little more Batman-esque to say that he's living a double life. You don't say Peter Parker's living a double life. But for some reason, Batman feels like he's living a double life. So that does make it feel a little bit more organic to Batman for some reason, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
Well, and because when you say Superman, like you don't think Clark Kent. When you think Batman, Bruce Wayne comes into your head. For me, when you say Superman, I just think of the blue leotard, the red cape, like ready to fight crime. I still see, when you say Batman, I still get Bruce Wayne in my head. You get the character and, you know, whoever Spider-Man is.
I'll tell you why I would like to see, and I'll tell you why I went with Superman originally when you sort of pressured me to pick a name, is because Superman doesn't have any sort of oppression. You know what I mean? If Superman is like this indestructible thing and whatever, but he has to deal with the oppression of prejudice, that would make an interesting character, I think. You know
Actually,
what I mean?
that really would. Yeah, now that you say that, he's been the ultimate like white strong male. Wasn't he like the first superhero, Superman?
Much, yeah. He's bulletproof, he's indestructible, it's whatever, but like maybe there's some prejudice that could go after him. It'd be an interesting story. I don't know, just a thought.
You know what? I'll support whatever character it is. I'll support. DC, bad on you for taking a sidekick. You should have went for a main character.